This year's Toronto After Dark Film Festival will take place between October 11th and October 19th. Their programming team has just announced their final wave of feature films and shorts, and attending horror aficionados will be pleased. Check out the most recently added Creepers below. You can see the learn more about Toronto After Dark, review their full slate, and purchases tickets to attend, here. Festival statement. Toronto After Dark Film Festival is thrilled to officially announce its final wave of exciting new horror, sci-fi and action films for 2018. Included in the lineup are 8 more eagerly anticipated feature films plus 3 fantastic collections of short films for fans to enjoy. Feature highlights include Overlord, the new World War II horror thriller produced by J.J. Abrams. You Might Be the Killer, a brilliant new slasher comedy, starring Alyson Hannigan, and The Dark, the Tribeca Fest hit tale about a ferocious undead girl in the woods. These final films join the list of 10 exciting features already announced. They will all screen at Toronto After Dark Film Festival as part of its spectacular 13th annual edition this October 11 to 19, 2018 at the Scotiabank Theatre, in the heart of downtown Toronto. Overlord, USA, Canadian premiere director, Julius Avery. With only hours until D-Day, a team of American paratroopers drop into Nazi-occupied France to carry out a mission that's crucial to the invasion's success. Tasked with destroying a radio transmitter atop a fortified church, the desperate soldiers join forces with a young French villager to penetrate the walls and take down the tower. But, in a mysterious Nazi lab beneath the church, the outnumbered GIs come face-to-face with enemies unlike any the world has ever seen. From producer J.J. Abrams, Overlord is a thrilling, pulse-pounding action-adventure with a twist. You Might Be the Killer, USA, international premiere director, Brett Simmons. Toronto After Dark's closing gala, You Might Be the Killer is one of the smartest and funniest horror films you will see this year. In the middle of the night, a remote summer camp counselor Sam, cabin in the woods, Fran Kranz, calls up Chuck Buffy's Alyson Hannigan, his best friend back home, in a blind panic. Sam's surrounded by brutally killed fellow counselors and worried there's an axe-wielding psycho on the loose. Luckily Chuck's well-versed in slasher movie tropes and she leads Sam through all the necessary steps to survive the night. At the same time they try to identify the actual killer. With great banter between 2 delightful leads, a brutal killer in the woods, and lots of clever bloody twists, You Might Be the Killer is a horror fan's delight. The Dark, Austria, Canada, Toronto premiere director, Justin P. Langia, horror thriller told from the perspective of 2 young outcasts. Justin P. Lang's award-winning, and Tribeca Film Festival feature debut, The Dark, evokes wonderful comparisons to previous Toronto After Dark favorite Let the Right One In. In the forest where she hunts for fresh flesh, Mina, a strange zombie-like girl, encounters Alex, a lost blind boy. But instead of devouring him, she takes pity on Alex and lets him live. Both have been victims of abuse, and each finds connection in the other. But with some malicious adults on the hunt for the boy, the new friendship and Mina's instincts for survival are soon put to a bloody and ferocious test. Stunningly shot, beautifully acted, The Dark is a thrilling and atmospheric horror film not to be missed. I'll Take Your Dead, Canada, Toronto premiere director, Chad Archibald. With his latest feature, Chad Archibald's The Heretics, delivers a terrific, supernatural crime thriller with a touching father-daughter story at its heart. At his remote country farm, William has a very unique job, disposing of dead bodies for the local crime lord. Meanwhile his young daughter Gloria is convinced she can see the spirits of the dead, haunting their house. When he discovers a young woman still alive in his latest delivery of bodies, William decides to save her. But that puts him in the crosshairs of his boss. It's not long before a gang of heavily armed killers are on their way to the farm to finish the woman off, and anyone in their way, living or dead. LIFECHANGER, Canada, Toronto premiere director, Justin McConnell. A big-headed Fantasia and Fright Fest, Justin McConnell's latest LIFECHANGER is a unique blend of body horror and serial killer thriller. A mysterious skinwalker, a shapeshifter who periodically has to murder and steal the body of a new victim, in order to stay alive. Emotional attachment is something he does not crave, until at a local bar, he encounters Julia, poor Agnes's Laura Burke, with whom he seems to have a special connection with. As Drew tries to get closer to Julia, his physical condition deteriorates and he finds his secret slowly being exposed. Featuring fantastic performances, gruesome body-swapping effects, and a unique point of view that will have you sympathizing with both killer and victim, Lifechanger is a refreshing cinematic treat. Extracurricular, Canada, world premiere director, Ray's Youth Breakfast Club gets a serial killing twist with Ray Shui's delightfully bloody, high school tale. Extracurricular, when the lives of 4 high school friends become a little too mundane and dreary, they adopt a secret pastime, planning and executing a series of murders. But when one of their plans goes shockingly awry, the relationship between the group is put to the test. Soon they must combine their devious skills to find their way out of a deadly situation. Featuring a talented young cast, Extracurricular is a dark high school tale, full of bloody mayhem, twists and shocks that will delight horror thriller fans. Robbery, Canada, world premiere director, Corey Stanton legendary Canadian icon, Art Hindle, Black Christmas, Porky's, The Brood, delivers a career-best performance in Robbery, Corey Stanton's outstanding debut crime thriller. After a local crime lord threatens a young thief, Jeremy Ferdman, with clearing his debts, he enlists the fine criminal skills of his crotchety aging father, Hindle, in a series of reckless heists that should recoup him all the money he needs, but complicating matters, are heavily armed criminals in their way, and juggling the day-to-day challenges of his father's dementia diagnosis. Full of twists and turns, Robbery is a brilliantly scripted, character-driven delight, with a fantastic cast that also includes corner gas favorite, Tara Spencer-Nairn. I Am a Hero, Japan, special presentation director, Shinsuke Seto for Toronto. After Dark's annual Zombie Night, fans can look forward to shotgun blasting treat with this rare, big-screen presentation of I Am a Hero. It was a huge hit at South by Southwest where it won the Midnight Audience Choice Award. Based on the critically acclaimed manga, Suzuki Hideo is a shy, struggling comic book artist. But when Japan gets hit by the ravaging ZQN virus, it's time for this hero to become a hero in an epic battle against the undead. Fans of the Toronto After Dark hit Train to Busan will be delighted with this apocalyptic crowd-pleaser, packed with original, gory and thrilling zombie action. 34 short films announced. Listed by program, title and the director's name, this year's amazing collection of 34 short films comprises of Canadian pre-feature shorts. After the Rain, BJ. Barrett Alone, Amanda Rowe Baby Blue Canoe, The Ryan Coldry Back From It, Eric Piccoli Clown Killer, Althea Manis and Eth Van, Michael Ensbrunner Deliverance, Philippe Bessier Don't Turn Around, Kaylee Hansen Doors, Chris Hagen Hos in the Ice BJ. Verita Fool, The Francesco Giannini Lamy, DLA Poisson, Leon Lewis Locomotive 8 Encore, Sean Janice Emma Mick, Patrick Devlin Mirror, Jordan McEwen. Bone Mother, Sylvie Trouvé. Moises Romero Blue Door, The Paul Taylor Death Story Called Girl, A. Bozzi and Bien Los Gatos, Alessandro Rio Prairie Foon, Jen Tamayo Jor Fjord PvP, Sam KJSHIFT, Johan Earl Trespass Eric Ledru World Over, The Keith Michaels.